What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Mad Men season 1 episode 8. We're here today. Now, I'm enjoying this series because I can provide a lot of commentary based on what I'm seeing in the show, and some people might not enjoy that I'm doing that, but if you're not enjoying that, you can always move on to somebody else's channel that is just going to sit there and just react to what's there. I try to create a deeper understanding of what I'm watching, and I tried to provide a perspective on that. Clearly in this show they're trying to show you how men think, even back in the day, right? How men operate back in the day based on their actions. That's what I'm commenting on, and just kind of drawing parallels even from back then to what it is like now. If you don't like that, there's always the door. Don't sit there and rage in the comments. You get what I'm saying? There's always a door, and if you choose to just sit here and hate, that's fine too. That's cool. if we share different views, that's okay, man. You know what to do. Anyways, leave a like on the video nonetheless, and if you want to check out more episodes, you want to see more episodes early, and you fuck with your boy, hey, you know what to do, man. Get over to that Patreon membership on the original channel. Check the stuff out. A lot of stuff over there that's not on the YouTube channel yet, so a lot of shows over there. I'll let you guys know soon. Anyways, let's jump into the episode. See you guys at the end for the review.
Draper has you in early, huh? What's he up to?
I don't know. I kind of came in for myself.
Okay. I'm moving today. Supposed to go by at lunch and supervise the movers. Probably lose the rest of the day watching other people work.
Well, that is a big day.
What do you have to be nervous about?
Nothing. Just I think Mr. Rumsen is presenting my copy today to the Belle Jolie people.
Thing like that. Close the door.
There's no one here.
Close the door. Peggy. Do you know how hard it is to see you walking around here every day?
Yeah, they both like each other. The problem is that you are married, sir.
Your skirt. It's tight.
Just pull it up.
She wants you in there, young lad. But Jesus.
Be careful.
Listen. Maybe this isn't the right time to mention this, but I want to clear the air. I know I told you I would read the copy that you wrote, but I haven't.
I'm glad.
Peggy.
I know what you're going to say.
No. You don't. You haven't been right once.
Why didn't you just call off your marriage
There's
and
things going on in my head, and I can't say them.
Do you think about me?
I think that's pretty obvious, dude.
I'll be honest. A few times. I wake up in the morning, and I look into Trudy's eyes, and I think, we're supposed to be one person.
Is that why you're cheating?
Whatever I try, and she's just another stranger.
You're not alone in this.
Go on and tell me that Peggy got cheeks back there. Let me look at that. Yo, she got a little something back there, man.
It's okay.
Don, I am appreciative of your talents, and although that cannot be measured, I have made an effort to quantify.
$2,500.
Thank you. That's what you say.
Is that a bonus?
When you hit 40, you realize you've met or seen every kind of person there is. And I know what kind you are. By that I mean you are a productive and reasonable man, and in the end, completely self-interested. It's strength. We are different. Unsentimental about all the people who depend on our hard work.
Hello, my love.
Hello, homeowner.
Do you know what 30
I
blocks
have a,
is in New
busier
York?
day than I thought.
Well, then let's do this here.
I said I'd meet you there if my schedule allowed. And now it doesn't look so good.
No, you didn't. And I'm here now.
This is my office. You see what happens when you just show up like this? We fight.
I came here to celebrate us having our apartment, which I, for one, am happy about. And you have ruined it.
I'm sorry.
Let's look at the for what it is, right? She comes to the office, not for a quickie, mind you. You know what I'm saying? To pull this man out of work to go to walk 30 blocks. Yo, what is wrong with these people, man? You want this man to leave work to go walk 30 blocks to go see the new apartment. He can't wait till I'm done working? This bitch is crazy, bro. She's crazy.
Let's have a glass of champagne.
I mean, I know why he doesn't want to go, but at the same time, it's just like, it's so illogical of what she's trying to
I've lived
do.
there a long time. There's no point in being superstitious.
Belgially lipstick. Mark your man.
I only see one lipstick in your drawing. Women want colors. Lots and lots of colors. Oh, you like this? Well, maybe we should cut down to 5 shades or 1.
Gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Is that all?
You're a non-believer. It means that you've already tried your plan and you're number 4. You've enlisted my expertise and you've rejected it to go on the way you've been going. I'm not interested in that. You can understand. Listen, I'm not here to tell you about Jesus. You already know about Jesus. Either he lives in your heart or he doesn't. Every woman wants choices. But in the end, none wants to be one of 100 in a box. She makes the choices and she's chosen him. She wants to tell the world he's mine. He belongs to me, not you. She marks her man with her lips. The gift of total ownership.
Amen, brother. Preach it.
Do you know how to get back to the Roosevelt? We could have someone walk you over, or just meet you if you're interested.
They just did this incredible renovation. It reminds me a little of a steamship and the people. I was in the lounge last night, and I end up having a drink with Robert Mitchum. Actually, many drinks.
Nice work. I think you may be right about this.
Well, we'll never know, will we?
What?
It's not a science, Hugh. We'll do our best.
How much ice?
How do you take it?
Home run, ballerina.
Go ahead, before Joan Holloway sees.
You call that celebrating?
It was her idea, her topping.
The meeting was so long, I was worried. I thought it was going to say it's the mark you make on your man.
Was it now?
You may be a writer, honey.
Really?
You're arrogant.
At 3 o'clock, after the traffic meeting. Joan's a tattletale.
I don't know, Peggy. I'm kind of senior ranking when those other men are gone. I should probably go home, actually.
Well, if we're starting at 3, you can go home at 5. It'll still be after work.
Why not?
Toodaloo.
Ciao.
Pack a bag. We're going to Paris.
What?
Paris.
Now?
What do you say? I called Idlewild. We get breakfast at Versailles. That's your plan.
We could do this first and then do that. It would be a lot more fun.
Bruh, take your talents elsewhere, okay?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm embarrassed to ask, seeing as we all have it hard right now. But is there any way I can trouble you for a meal? I'm willing to work for it.
Look around you. We're not Christians here no more.
Nonsense. You'll stay with us and eat with us.
I work tomorrow. I will have to boil those clothes, though, if you're gonna sit at my table. Aldrin!
Hiya, kid.
What did I say to you?
Reminds me of myself.
Thank you. Again, thank you so much. This smells delicious.
Where are those manners from?
Let him eat and be on with it.
I'm from just east. Out New York originally. Some other places.
Are you a communist?
No.
Yeah, I imagine they're different, all right.
They take a
It's
club
just a
to the jaw
regular
like
question
anyone
that you
else.
ask somebody.
They are souls.
Are you a communist?
They can't be saved.
That's usually something.
That's true.
That's usually something that just comes up into conversation based on, you know, the conversation that you're having. And you would ask somebody a question like that, but just out of the blue, you just ask, are you a communist? Because they're telling you where they're from? It's like,
My mom always said that life is like a horseshoe.
You arrive, and that train starts slowing down, and it gets all dark. My heart pounds, and I think, I'm gonna climb that staircase and be in New York. I bet you don't have an expense account.
be wiggling your booty like that.
I don't like you like this.
You break off with one of the writers, have my own little shop. A copy follows art, and not the other way around.
You have to see it. It's all the way to the park. Of course, it's dark now.
I don't know.
If you're gay, just
Yeah.
just get on with it, man. But I get it though. Back in the day, like they, you know, a lot, so much could not be open.
Don't know what to say. It's Elliot and Salvatore. You don't have to say anything.
No, I just... No. I have thought about it. I know what I want. I know what I want to do.
I know what you're thinking. What are you afraid of?
Are you joking?
I guess he's still not comfortable with how he feels.
I'm supposed to tell you to say your prayers.
Praying won't help you from this place, kid. Best keep your mind on your mother. She'll probably look after you.
A whore child. So what
You
is?
don't talk like a bum.
I'm not. I'm a gentleman of the rails. For me, every day is brand new. And what's at home? I had a family once, a wife, a job, a mortgage. I couldn't sleep at night tied to all those things. Then death came to find me. But one morning I freed myself with the clothes on my back. Goodbye.
Just took off.
Now I sleep like a stone, sometimes under the stars, the rain, the roof of a barn. But I sleep like a stone. You're an honorary. This is how we talk to each other. On the front gate of every house, there's a mark. There. Don't be scared, kid. You ain't a man yet.
Teaching the kid to be homeless. What?
Look at you, satisfied, dreaming up jingles for soap flakes and spot remover, telling yourself you're free.
My God.
Oh, let me
Stop
guess.
talking.
Let me guess. You're free, right?
Make something of yourself.
No.
You're for them. Not us.
As I said, this is not
I
his
hate to break
crowd.
it to you, but there is no big lie. The universe is indifferent.
Man, why'd you have to say that?
That's why you don't hang around with drug dealers. Not drug dealers. Drug addicts.
Ask me.
Why do lightning bugs light up?
I don't know. But I will never lie to you.
Thank you again for sharing your home.
Good luck to you.
I think he thought he was gonna give him money.
Be on your way already.
Is he not gonna pay him for working? A very bad man lives here. I don't know what the significance is of that backstory, but just gonna roll with it, I guess. He probably didn't like the fact that she was dancing with other dudes. Troubled, to say the least. I don't know how to describe his character. He's a very troubled individual. And I think the night that he spent with Peggy before he got officially married, I think he should have called it off, because I think it was a really like a strong connection that he had with Peggy. Peggy, on the other hand, as a character, she's obviously in love with Pete, but she doesn't exactly know how to express that. Because also he's married, also she wants him. She also in some ways want to respect him as well, his relationship, and that's why she keeps saying it's okay, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Kind of absolving him of any guilt that he might feel for doing this with her, because she's getting what she wants. Maybe not entirely, but she's getting what she wants, which is the fact that she can talk to him. He comes to her with stuff. Obviously the feelings is mutual, but of course Pete is, you know what I'm saying, as I said, he's married. And now I don't condone that stuff, you know what I'm saying. I feel like if you're feeling like you're having strong feelings for somebody else, and what you're in, man, and the relationship you're in, you know, being married is a little bit different, because, you know, I don't know if back then if it was so prominent that, you know, women get half your stuff and shit. Like, it's not like today. So I don't know if back then, I don't know when those laws came into being. I don't know if family law was that prevalent back in the day. I don't know if women, when they get divorced or whatever, that they get anything. I don't know. I don't know if it was like that back in the 60s. Like, I don't know. I wasn't around back then, haven't looked up the history of when these laws came in. I don't know when, so I don't know if that's what he's afraid of. To be honest, in my opinion, I don't think it is. I don't think it goes that far back, where women would take half a man's stuff. I think divorce was probably clean cut back then, but I could be wrong. But that's just a wild guess based on what I know used to happen back then, especially when it comes on to the men and women dynamic back in the day. It wasn't like today, where a lot of the time in a lot of relationships, women hold a lot of power when it comes on to being in a marriage, right? Women hold a lot of the power nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and it kind of can make your man, you know what I'm saying, feel like they're in a prison when they marry you, because it's just like, okay, if she cheats, I can't leave her because she still could take half my shit if she's unfaithful. So it's like, you know, we have the question nowadays, whereas in what's the benefit of marriage for men other than being with your soulmate? You know what I'm saying? Like, look beyond that, because we all know marriage is marriage is transactional. You know what I'm saying? It's a give and take. It's an exchange, right? It is a contract. It is business. Marriage is business. You know what I'm saying? Too bad I only came to understand this after I got divorced. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understood that fully after I got divorced. Like, marriage is a business. It's not just about love. It's a lot of other factors that comes in that's unexpected, that you don't know will affect your relationship with that other person. So you have to take all of that into consideration as well. And I see it for what it is. Things have changed wildly since those days, when it comes on to relationships. So women can go out there, create an OnlyFans account, and in weeks, month, they're a millionaire. So it's they don't feel like they need to really submit themselves to a man anymore. They don't feel like submission is a thing. They don't want to do submission. They feel like, oh, this should be 50-50 and all of this other stuff. Even though I may be the one still bearing the brunt of the financial responsibilities, women will still want to make their own money on the side and keep it for themselves. That's just how it is. They won't even share it with the household. So because it's not in their nature to do so. You see, men, when they gather resources, they want to share those resources with a significant other. Women, not so much. You get what I'm saying? Like they want to keep all that shit to themselves. And this, I'm talking about the majority here. I'm generalizing, okay? So don't come up with your little anecdotal situations and be like, oh, I know this person and they're not like that. Listen, the exceptions do not make the rule. I'm just talking in general of what I've seen and what I've experienced to be the norm nowadays. You've seen it. You watch podcast after podcast of how these women nowadays, how they speak and how they express to you how they value a man in their life. Like so many women these days are saying they don't need a man. How many of them out there saying they don't need a man? I mean, and this is more prevalent in the Western world, of course. I know there's a lot of other places around the world that women haven't been so modernized, if you will. So there's still that, thing where we're talking about, America, more in the West, first world countries, the UK, Australia. See a lot of these dynamic changes when it comes on to women in relationships because they share a lot of the same ideals. So it's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's sometimes the stuff that I hear these women say, I'm just like, bruh, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no logic in what you're saying, because if you want to be alone, just say you want to be alone. Don't say you want this and this to happen for you to be with a man, or he has to be this way and this way, because you're not going to find that realistically. You're just not going to find that guy. And any man that put themselves in a situation to be a bitch, where you can be at home taking care of the kids and your woman is out there clubbing and, visiting other men and all of this other stuff, and you're cool with it because, hey, you're having a comfortable life, all you got to do is take care of the kids, you are a bitch. I'm sorry, you're a bitch. You're as whipped as they come. I don't care what you had to say. You're not being a man. You're not fulfilling your purpose as a man, and that's just what it is. I don't care what nobody says. So I feel about it. That's how it should be. It should be the man. It should be God, man, women, kids. Okay? You can look at it however you want to say, oh, the kids should come first. Nah, kids can't come first. And the reason why the kids can't come first, yes, they need to be fed, sheltered, and clothed. I get that. But the kids can't come first in a relationship. They can't. You get what I'm trying to say? Yes, after the fact, when it comes on to when you're talking about overall providing needs and stuff like that, the kids are first. We got to make sure that if we are suffering, if we are, if we have money issues or financial issues and stuff like that, and the house, we gotta eat and stuff like that, who's gotta eat first? The kids gotta eat first, because make sure the kids survive, because we can survive a lot longer without food than kids can. So if you're talking in the lines of that, yes, kids first. But I'm talking about overall general, how the hierarchy is in a relationship and how it should be. God, men, women, children. That's how it is. I don't care. Debate that if you will. That's just how it is, how it should be. You get what I'm saying? So of how the hierarchy of power should be. So if you want to debate that, by all means go ahead, because when you make arguments like that, or when you say things like that, people get triggered so much about these little things, and it's just like, That's how it's always been. It's just now in society, everything is, they're trying to change all of these very same dynamics that has brought us here today. I'm not saying that there weren't rules back then that needed to be outlawed and stuff like that. It's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that there were things that worked, and we're trying to remix it, and it's just turning the world into a cesspool of foolishness. That's all I'm trying to say, but it is what it is. It's been an incredible episode. I love where Peggy, it's just the dynamic there, man, with her and Peter. See how that develops, and also the situation with Don and this woman that he's cheating on his wife with. I'm just like, dude, this is not even your crowd. You know what I'm saying? He gets $2,500. He doesn't even think about his wife. It's just like, dude, take your kids and your wife to Paris. Why you can't do that? If you're gonna go with your wife. You know what I'm saying? Don't they need to get out of the house sometimes? But you think of your side chick first? That's not cool, man. That's not cool. And as I said, from day one, I've never been cool with Don cheating on his wife. And I keep saying, I don't understand. Like, why would you cheat on this woman? This woman cooks, cleans the house, take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? She's not hassling you for nothing and stuff like that. You cheat on her. And this is not an ugly woman. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like, a lot of times I look at them just like, why do men cheat? Why do women cheat? Why do they cheat? You get what I'm saying? There's nothing you can tell me that could be a good enough excuse for me to be like, you cheated and it's okay. It's never okay. No matter what you're going to say, it's never okay. And when you look at the situation that you're in, you have no reason. There's no valid reason for you to tell me that's the reason why you cheat. Don has everything. He has the kids. He has a wife. He has the great job. Like, what is it? What, you're tired of the one pussy? That's what you signed up for, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. But anyways, I digress. Incredible journey so far, man. 8 episodes in. Looking forward to the next ones, of course. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.